There it is, 37 degrees with a chance of a thunderstorm. There was thunder snow last night, T-Rex. Are you sure you want to do this? Oh, yeah. He does the cyclonic spin and out the door. Looks like we got white rain this morning. Started snowing about midnight last night or so here in just south of Boston. We're back home. I love when these air bubbles do these patterns in the snow and slush and sleet. How's the texture down here? Not good, but it is all it can be in the mountains. It's pretty rare when you're getting snow here south of Boston. Not that this is snow anymore. And also northern Vermont. Just amazing snowfall rates. They're saying 2 inches per hour at Jay Peak this morning, passing 10 inches of snow. You've had enough, T-Rex? All right, we'll let Rex back in. Rex doesn't like it, but the gulls don't mind. There it is, the wind coming from the northeast. It is a nor'easter. And where was I? Yes, probably the most snow we've had in a single event in the mountains from New York through Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine of the entire season, at least this widespread, with many areas passing a foot of snow now. And we're not done yet either. I mean, it's only 9 o'clock in the morning, so we're not even 12 hours into this system, really. What's happening right now is low pressure that was initially moving into Ohio is redeveloping now. It made it into about New York, and now it's redeveloping south of Cape Cod. And it's not moving to the northeast. It's actually moving slowly to the east and the southeast. And when that happens, the back edge of the precipitation keeps on coming, because usually it shuts down when the low gets north of your latitude, but if this isn't getting north of our latitude, it's just going to have to get way out in the ocean before it shuts down. So we have a lot more action here in eastern Massachusetts. Now, I think probably in southern Connecticut and points west, we are done with the storm. Look at this vivid satellite image this morning of the clear sky in southern New Jersey and south of Long Island. But again, this storm is not moving to the north, it's moving to the east-southeast. Quite a bit of lightning out there too, underneath those really big clouds. Did you see the lightning last night? A lot of people reporting thunder snow. Michael McCormick caught it on his Westfield time-lapse cam. And yeah, whenever you have that kind of a situation, thunder snow, you know it's accumulating 2 inches per hour, and that moved into northern New England without the lightning. I don't think we have any thunder over land this morning. That was just a clash of the air masses. Real warm and humid air coming up the East Coast with more severe weather yesterday, running into the new cold. So we had cold pressing down from the north, warm from the south. This morning at sunrise, it was 74 in Jacksonville, Florida, and 18 below zero there in a town in Quebec I can't pronounce. Anyhow, 92-degree temperature gradient. That will do it, creating just this real battle zone in the atmosphere. And this, again, is another storm going into the Atlantic Ocean and forecast to continue strengthening close to hurricane force and then move to the north and stall out and maybe even back toward us over the next few days. So what do we do with this new storm coming into California at Kirkwood ski area? They said you should not come to our ski area today. There's going to be another real heavy snow and you will be stuck here and there's no place to sleep. That's a serious warning from a ski area. That system comes across the nation and breaks into pieces. One little piece is going to come through here Tuesday. Now, it's really interesting what's going to happen, because we're going to actually have the air in southeastern Canada coming from the east and the air here in New England coming from the west, and somewhere in there they're going to meet up. And we're going to have some really interesting times this week. I'll show you the 10-day snowfall accumulation. Here it is, today's weather. The storm goes offshore, and then watch the snow backing in through Labrador, into Quebec, into northern New England. At the same time, some more snow coming at us from the southwest. And all bets are off on where this is really going to line up Tuesday into Wednesday. The thing that we have the most confidence in, though, is the gradient between a real strong high-pressure system in central Canada and these lows continuously bombing out over the Atlantic. It's going to turn very windy from the north here with intermittent snow showers, probably middle of the week. The guidance for Boston has shown, has warmed up a little bit, with the temperatures now showing in the 40s. But you see the shaded area of the red is pretty wide and the blue is pretty wide. I don't know why that the temperatures have warmed in the forecast when the surface analysis forecast looks like it's going to be colder. Not too much sunshine this week. I think we get a little sun tomorrow. What you doing? Fishing? What do you see? The point is, winter is hanging on, and March is a crazy month, and then late in the week, the storm that's coming into California now, the bulk of it is going to get to the East Coast next weekend. And there is going to be another big ticket item. The guidance yesterday had it way up into southeastern Canada. Guidance last night says it's over the mid-Atlantic states. Add them up, divide by 2. It's another major nor'easter for New England next weekend, with plenty of action between now and then. I continue to echo Bob Copeland's guess back in December. He said it's going to be a lot like 1955 and 56, 3 March nor'easters. Here's nor'easter 1, Windsor, nor'easter number 1. The wind out over the ocean is gusting past 40 miles an hour, so we have big surf, maybe cleaning up a little bit tomorrow, and great ski weather all together heading into March 2023. I'll be calling the play-by-play here. A lot like what happened that Thursday, February 23rd, where it was not supposed to snow, but we ended up with a couple of inches here, and Blue Hill got 4. So hopefully Blue Hill, we're going to hear from you, and maybe a half a foot of snow before this day is done at Blue Hill. You don't feel as you're shirking your responsibility as a weather dog, sitting here watching me tramps around in that slush out there? Did you even see how much rain was in the gauge? Yeah, I know. Put it in the books is a little over a ½ inch of snow. It's melted down a little bit. Liquid equivalent 0.67 and counting. Here we go. I still haven't finished out the door editing. I'm just about to do it, almost 11 o'clock. And I was excited because it looked like the guidance had us changing to snow around 11 o'clock here just south of Boston. I'll leave you with a rant from Ray trying to get to Killington this morning. Yeah, I'm one of those people without the good snow tires, Ray. Hopefully I don't need them down here. And I'm so grateful to be a weekday skier. What a storm, what a storm. Hours and hours to go.
Access road is a freaking disaster here at Killington. Guys, snow tires. That's all you need, snow tires, preferably studded. I have front wheel drive and I got the hills with studded tires with front wheel drive Saab. And people laugh at me. Because in the all-wheel drive, but all-wheel drive, you could do without snow tires, my ass. Okay, I'm sorry. Snow tires. I'm seeing all-wheel drive and four-wheel drive cars slide over the road. We have to get our skis. Anyway, my frustration today, because it's been how long? What time did I leave? It's 8:17. 40 minutes. 40 minutes. More than that. Sorry, 45 minutes. We just have to get our skis and go back to Plank. My rant's over.